Are you ready? Are you sure you're ready? Because I'm going to be sharing something that will help you invest in your creative self. First thing that you're going to need is, well, the obvious. A camera to film and photograph yourself. We got some different cameras that we're going to have to cover, but firstly, we have to realize what type of content you're wanting to make to find the right one for your needs. Or at least help you pick one that you'll get to use the most. This can range if you're wanting to do more content like fashion style, where you want to showcase the details of your outfits through stylish videos and photos, or maybe you're wanting to vlog where you want to make memories and document your adventures, or simply just take photos and freeze those moments with the touch of a button. Here are some options that I would advise depending on what you're going after. We have a phone, we have a pocket camera, and of course, an actual camera. Let's start with the one that most have with them, and that's their phone. With your phone, you have options of what you can do because it's always with you, but there's ways to enhance the camera into your phone itself with using some free apps that I use myself to be able to control my camera better. If you want to shoot more video with your phone, there is the Blackmagic Cam, which is a free app that gives you more control into your video to be able to have more control with the lighting, the aperture, the ISO kind of style to ensure that it looks more professional. I've actually used this app quite a bit whenever I need to shoot with my phone because I'm able to overlay my LUT if I want to have a creative style embedded into the footage already, or if I want to shoot in a more log profile because I want to go ahead and color grade and post more. But whatever your reasonings of what you want to do with that, you just have something that is in your pocket at all times that you're able to use to tell your story better because you're always going to have your phone with you and you're so used to just going ahead and taking it out to take photos and videos, even if it's for something so minimal. In all honesty, the way that I even use this is kind of setting it all up on auto and just let the camera do its own thing. But as long as I have that little bit of log or having the kind of embedded LUT into it, it allows me to add my creative style with it to enhance my story for my audience. So I definitely recommend using this app if you want to have more control within the camera of your phone to enhance your footage a little bit more, to not just be standard footage if you want to kind of develop your skills a little bit further. And of course, if you're wanting to take those photos nicely to have a little bit more control as well, using the Lightroom mobile app is really great if you want to invest a little bit in yourself because they do have the free version of it, but I highly recommend getting a little bit more with the monthly subscription due to the fact that you're able to edit raw images so that you can shoot with your phone in RAW to get more information on your images so that you can color grade to your style or liking or maybe a preset that you like. For myself, I like to use my own personal presets that I use for my custom kind of self to be able to create the photos into my aesthetic that pleases my feed that I want to create. So if you're wanting to go ahead and have something more into a specific style that you want to get to, I highly recommend getting the Lightroom mobile app because you're able to shoot DNG files within it to do raw photos, or you can do it from your camera itself on your phone and just make sure that you're shooting in RAW, import them into Lightroom, go ahead and just simply go and put your color grade that you want to, and from there on, just be able to have a more stylistic feed on your Instagram or any social media to be able to invest in yourself a little bit further. And next, we have the DJI Osmo Pocket 3. The DJI Osmo Pocket 3 is a great vlogging camera and as well to capture the behind the scenes of documenting your moments. The great thing about this camera is the things that you can do for vlogging, creative shots, and just the portability of a camera. See, the tracking that this camera provides is pretty cool because you can just start moving around and just having conversations like you're talking, making sure that you're vlogging in style while having a great camera with great capabilities. It's really nice because you're able to get centered and have your face tracked at all times, or yourself if you want to use the app itself with the DJI Memo, so that you can make sure that you're always the center of attention with your vlogs and your memories that you're trying to capture. And you also get to have creative shots like the 180-degree rotation as you're going to just get a little bit of some cool little perspectives as you get some nice footage. But having the nice little app and as well the face tracking allows you to get creative with your vlogging and just your overall travel videos or anything that you want to do for social media. So a little cool little gadget to do that is better than your phone in my opinion. And now we have a great mirrorless camera like the Sony a7C Mark II or any other mirrorless camera that you want to be able to take more professional photos and videos. This will be the most obviously expensive option, but of course remember, it's an investment. Having a camera like this long term is something very cool to have because you're able to change your perspective by changing lenses. This will give you the most dynamic range of shots. You'll be able to have different perspectives because the type type of focal range that you'll use, but as well the different types of videos that you can create with this type of camera. You have a lot of cool flexibility with the log footage, with it being 10-bit internal, so that you can have more stylistic choices when it comes down to color grading your videos. And the greatest thing about it all is that it helps enhance your skills to be able to, because you'll be able to go ahead and change the focal range to give your story a better meaning. And you're able to do anything you want to, whether you're doing fashion, you're wanting to do vlogging, you want to do photography, or anything of that niche that you're trying to find. You'll have the most dynamic range of opportunities with a mirrorless camera to be able to do that. And the greatest thing about shooting with professional cameras is that you're going to develop a skill of being broke. Develop a skill to document your travels and memories in a more professional manner. At least that's what I've been doing myself for the last few years, just documenting my travels and memories and professional shoots that I need to do by investing in my skills with a more professional camera to just learn the ins and outs to just become more, involved in the craft. Now, of course, gear for videos and photos are great to invest in for your content creation on social media. But if you really want to make an impact with your videos, you're gonna wanna be heard. Having a good microphone will help you create the content that people want to experience and hear. Now, we have a few options that will help you properly be heard. We have the shotgun microphone. A shotgun microphone is great if you plan to be close to your camera when making content for videos like vlogs. This ensures that you're getting the microphone picking up your voice because it's directional, but you can't be too far away from it. So there are going to be some limitations, but depending on what you're needing, this could be a great addition to your mirrorless camera to be able to have something so nice to be able to get good sound, but also make sure that you're not missing a beat whenever you're out vlogging. It's great to bring around because you simply just attach it to the little hot shoe mount and then just simply go ahead and connect it to the microphone jack, and you don't have to worry about having batteries in this. You just simply go ahead and start vlogging and you're gonna be having amazing sound because these type of microphones tend to have a little bit bigger kind of just pickups, if you will, to be able to have better sound when you're vlogging. If you plan to be moving around more, you're gonna need some of these. Wireless microphones are great if you're planning to be far away from your camera. Something that I always highly recommend is that if you want to have a little bit more freedom, get a good set of wireless microphones. There are many that you can pick. I'm not biased on any brand per se. I have the DJI Mic Mini. I have the Hollyland Mark M2, I believe they are. I also have these Synco microphones that you can connect a lav microphone. So if you don't want to have something just like this and you want to hide it a little bit more, it's a little bit nicer to have, but as well to have for, windscreens or anything like that. If you want to have something this little big with the windscreen itself. So having a good set of wireless microphones will help enhance your sound when you're doing your videos so that people can hear your message clearly. And it's something that I always advise is having better microphones than having video, because people can always stay around for good audio, but people won't stick around if your video is great, but your audio sucks. Of course, everything has to work within your budget of what gear you should get, not just simply acquire gear to get into gear without wanting to properly use it or have the investment opportunity in the correct budget. So I would firstly recommend finding the niche that you're trying to go for, so that way you know what needs you'll need for the gear. Once you know that choice, it'll make it easier for you to invest your money into it, whether it's just simply enhancing your phone capabilities, getting a camera like the Osmo Pocket 3, or investing into a more mirrorless type of camera with some lenses where it's a little bit more of a commitment, but always make sure to have that microphone to pair up with it so that you can go ahead and get that message clear if you're wanting to do more of the video type of things. Having these two big investments will always help you become a better content creator, but as well develop your skills that will help you maybe find better jobs if you ever want to do more photography based or video based and get something different in your resume. Of course, if you're only wanting to shoot photos and just have something good for style of your social media because you only want to stay to photos and not have to do videos, honestly recommend going for a mirrorless camera so you can develop your skills a little bit further, because having a camera will always feel different than just having a phone. There's so many things that phones come to, and I know some people's budget might not allow it, so you can start with your phone and then develop into a mirrorless camera of some sort, but don't make any excuses. Just try to find what you're wanting to do and set a plan to make it happen with that investment. But with all that said and done, guys, thank you so much for watching this video. Make sure to like and subscribe to this video with a friend. I'll catch you guys in the next one. See ya.